This is question 46 of civil engineering paper of GATE 2016 forenoon session. Seepage is occurring through a porous media shown in the figure. The hydraulic conductivity value K1, K2, K3 are in meter per day. The seepage discharge through the porous media at section PQ is. So in this question, a flow is taking place due to head difference through a soil sample, and the permeability of that soil are not same throughout the soil. So here, as you can see, for first 20 meter the permeability is 2 meter per day, for second 30 meter the permeability is 3 meter per day, and the last 10 meter the permeability is 1 meter per day. Now we need to calculate that seepage discharge at section PQ. So this question is from the topic of the permeability. You may study about permeability and and the law which we will use here to calculate this permeability or discharge, which is Darcy law. So you may study about Darcy law and related theory in detail in lecture 9, permeability and seepage, soil mechanics geotechnical engineering 1 by Professor Dilip Kumar Baid, IIT Kharagpur. So first of all, we need to calculate the equivalent permeability. So since here from this figure it can be seen that flow is taking place perpendicular to this bedding plane. So we can say first of all, just recall the condition which used to calculate the equivalent permeability. So there are two conditions. So the first condition, when the flow is parallel to the bedding planes, so that is called horizontal flow, and we find this equivalent permeability by using this equation. And when the flow is normal to the bedding plane, that is vertical flow, as in this question. So we may use this KB, that is equivalent permeability, as summation of H divided by summation of H by K. So by using this formula we can find the equivalent permeability. So here K1, K2, K3 is given, and the flow is vertical to this bedding planes. So we may write this KB is equal to H1 plus H2 plus H3 divided by H1 by K1 plus H2 by K2 plus H3 by K3. So here this H1, that is this length or this height is 20 meter. So 20 meter plus again 10 plus 20, 30 meter plus H3, which is 10 meter. So this is 10 meter divided by H1, which is 20 meter, and K1 here is 2 meter per day. So K1 is 2 plus H2 is 20 plus 10, 30 divided by K2. So K2 is given as 3 meter per day, 3 plus this H3, that is 10 meter divided by permeability K3 is given as 1 meter per day, 1. So here when we calculate this 20 plus 30 plus 10, that is 60 divided by this 20 by 2, 10, this will be 10, 3 and 30, this will be 10, and this will be 10. So 10 plus 10 plus 10, that is 30. So it comes, the equivalent permeability comes as 2 meter per day. Now we need to find the discharge at section PQ. So from the continuity flow, that we know that the flow is steady. There is a assumption while we derive the Darcy law, we take some assumptions. So in that assumption we also assume that flow is steady. So applying the continuity equation, that is discharge at each point will be same, either at initially or either at this point or PQ or this point or at the last point, the discharge will be same. So discharge at PQ, since at PQ we do not have the value of head, So directly we cannot find the discharge at PQ, but we also know the discharge is same throughout this soil sample. So we can find the discharge at this point, at the last point. So discharge Q is equal to, as per Darcy law, Q equal to KIA. So K for this soil sample, equivalent K we have just found, 2 meter per day. I is the H by L. I means hydraulic gradient, head difference by length of the soil sample. So if we consider from here to here, from starting to end, so head difference will be 15 meter minus 10 meter, 15 minus 10, and length of the sample is 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10, that is 60. So it will be 5 by 60, that is 1 by 12. So we got the hydraulic gradient 1 by 12. Now area, so 3 meter width is given, so assume that this width of this layer is 1 meter. So 3 into 1. So if we solved it, we will get this 3 by this will be 4 and this will be 2. So we got this 1 by 2 meter cube per day, per meter, as we have assumed that the width of the soil layer is 1 meter. So we got the value of seepage discharge as 1 by 2 meter cube per day per meter. So as in this option we can see this 1 by 2 is in option B. So option B is the correct answer for this question. Thank you.